back! Yay! James and James, Daily Freak Show! Wow!
Freak Show.
Ding dong! James and James, Daily Freak Show! Hello! Hi! Oh my god!
How are you? I have to remind you, I am half painted. I would like to.
Oh, you look absolutely gorgeous. You've got
you.
sort of an Annie Lennox thing happening here, or something.
This is Amanda Lepore's hair, and I own it, and you don't.
Are you gonna wear it tonight? Will you wear it tonight?
I might wear it.
We do want to hear your music, though. We want to hear
Oh,
some.
of course. Well, this is my album. It's PG-13 by Sharon Needles.
The-
Album art by Austin Young.
Oh yes, it is.
Look, naked. That's right.
Hi! Oh, hi, lady.
Hi. My dear friend Matthew Anderson is here.
Darling.
Yeah.
Get close up. Get close up on those eyes. That is.
I cut my. Don't use a box cutter to take your eyebrows off. It's always a mistake.
I told you to
I
not pluck your eyebrows while you've been drinking.
With a
Right.
weed
With a chainsaw, like. "Rah!"
Yeah.
You better burn, witch.
That was. What is that?
That was my first single off of PG-13. This club is a haunted house.
It is with Rue.
Yes, Rue does the intro, which is insane.
I didn't heard it. I literally fell off the sofa.
It's funny, and it also kind of reflects the history of club culture and RuPaul, because it's kind of mocking the intro to Supermodel, of course. And this club is a haunted house. Is basically written about the first time I ever went to a New York nightclub. I went to a Suzanne Barge party. Van Damme, and I was so nervous because
It's so hard for me to actually think of you being nervous going into a club.
Because it was my first time, and the history was there. And I remember walking. I was so scared, and the music was so like dark and trancing. Everywhere I turned, there was, some outlandish dark monster, and I was like, this club is a haunted house. It's scary. It's scary, but at the same time, ridiculously inviting and addictive, as you know.
What is your favorite track? What one should we listen to?
My favorite track changes every day, but I think the one that means the most.
Such a good answer. That is such a perfect pop star answer.
I think it's stolen from Lady Gaga. No, I do have a favorite song on the album, and it is "I Wish I Were Amanda Lepore."
Oh, let's do that. Let's listen to that.
that'd be
That's
great.
Amanda. I really think that people are going to be shocked at what a nice voice you have. Did you always have a beautiful voice? Because how much layering is going on?
I can carry a tune,
Yeah.
but
I was expecting a lot more.
right, and you'll find that on the album as well, such as my cover of "Why Do You Think You Are Nuts" and "Hail Satan." We use a lot more of that kind of L.
The growling.
Every single track is just another. It's just another character in my head, and I wanted so much respect for Amanda, and I did not want the song to come out jokey or funny.
But like I say, I'm impressed at how melodic your voice is.
And my record, my record producer would not use autotune on. There's not one piece of autotune on this. Oh, thank you.
God bless you.
Not that I hate autotune.
Let's do the Jane County one because I'm excited to hear that.
Great. We got her to speak in tongues on it, and on every one of my songs there are secrets and there are puzzles for young kids to unlock, and this one is just full of them with stick your fist in my aspiratorium, I use it as an ashtray. Jim Baker's in the trunk, and I'm riding shotgun with Mrs. Anton LaVey. Now there is like five things
a lot
in
of
that
things
statement
to grab
that
on
kids
to.
can really learn about.
Yeah.
They can learn about Anton LaVey. They can learn about
Run to Google and find Tim Baker.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Or what an aspiratorium is.
What is an aspiratorium? I don't think I know.
Stick your fist in my aspiratorium. You know, I use it as an ashtray. An aspiratorium is the bowl that holds holy water in Catholic churches. Stick your fist in my ass. Patorium. See, these
Things, it levels. It's all working on.
I'm still proud of myself.
Compare and contrast Amanda's style of studio work with Jane's and Rue's.
I like to think of myself as the dead center of Amanda Lepore and Jane County. I used to call myself the loved daughter of Amanda Lepore and Gigi Allen, but unfortunately, I couldn't work with Gigi Allen on this album because he died, and along with most of my idols.
But I do imagine that you get a lot of love wherever you go, right?
Yes, and it's embracing. It's ridiculous, and it's also very taxing at times to have to hold the weight of that kind of stuff. Because I am the face of people who have been bullied, and
You are the face of all the gay boys and all the drag queens who don't feel like they fit into the regular LGBT.
which is most of us.
Right, exactly.
And and I never set out to be a role model. I wanted to be a supermodel. But
it's been given, you and I have talked about this before, where it's been given to you, and you can't really shirk the responsibility once you have it.
Yeah, because I'm not even that good of a person. I'm
Right.
really not.
I believe you.
Just as good and bad as anyone. And if anyone knows a real drag queen, we're not the greatest people in the world. But I think that's why people love us. We remind them of severe beauty and tragic flaw.
But this is also that thing that we were just saying, where I think in 10, 15 years, if God bless, if you're still around, you will be able to turn on. You will be a better person. I think that you will grow into being a role model.
Yeah, maybe. But it's also, my personal growth really isn't anyone's business either, or anyone's concern.
But you say that to you were asking me before, if I get the criers and the shakers
Right.
and stuff, and I'm sure you get criers and shakers all the time,
Oh, yeah.
which means that you mean a lot to people. They have Sharon Needles in their head who bears no relation to who you are.
Isn't that insane?
No, it is insane.
My name is a dirty needle in your arm, possibly giving you AIDS, and I tried to be the baddest bitch in the game, and it's amazing how.
But because you do mean so much to people, I think that at some point you need to own that and say, if I mean that much to them, I need to give back.
Right, and I think I'm giving back all the time by being honest, plain and simple. I'm not gonna sell you the shit. I'm not gonna tell you it gets better. I'm not sending you down that road. Not sending you down that road. I guess the only thing I can serve is just sheer honesty.
I think that's one of my favorite. I think that's my favorite track so far.
Thank you. It was
I see that you also did Every Day is Halloween with Armin.
I did Every Day is Halloween with Armin Raw. Every Day is Halloween is a 1983 song by Ministry. And the lyrics of the song have always been, since I was a kid, I've loved this song. It was always my anthem. It was all about getting dressed up, going out in the world, and fighting for your place in society, regardless of how you look. And I think it's a fucking anthem for I mean, I might as well be your fucking anthem, girl. But
It's interesting because talking about wanting to introduce people to your heroes, Armin is one of those people that you just wish everyone knew who Armin was and the beauty of the theremen and all.
Well, the theremin is one of the most beautiful instruments in the world, and to be able to play it is very difficult. And very few people are applauded for how they play a theremin. And Armin
he's considered one of the top in the world.
He's the world's most renowned theremin player, and does a lot of great stuff with NPR. National Public Radio for all you faggots that won't take the Lady Gaga CD out. And he's great.
And he's got a kick-ass Mugler collection.
And yes, and he's stunning. He's gorgeous. He's like 90,000 years old and looks 18. And I really wanted a theremin on the album. And Amanda Lepore was like, oh, I know a great guy. He plays the theremin.
Oh, so you didn't know Armin before?
I mean, I didn't think I could get him. I was aware of his work, but I wasn't going to ask. And Amanda says, oh yeah, I know Armin Raw. I can call him right now. He's like one of my best friends. We lived together in 1989, and he lives right down the street. It's great. So she called him, and he came over, and
that was when I saw him that day. He did it that day.
He's also the theremin on This Club Is a Haunted House. He was nice enough to stay for one more track.
Oh my God!
Right.
Gorgeous, come here, come listen with us.
Why can't they see same, it's the same in the whole wide world.
Now, okay, so I'm your A&R man. What's the big song? What is the money shot? Where's the money gonna come from?
It's gonna be Ouija board. We did some test listening, and Ouija board it is the dumbest song. It's gotta be the stupidest song on this album. It's based off of.
That's always the one. That's the lowest common denominator.
It's based off of my love of alphabet songs. Amanda Lear has a great alphabet
Yes,
song. Divine has a great alphabet song. And I wanted my alphabet song. And I also wanted a song about a telephone. If you're Deborah Harry, if you're Beyonce, if you're Lady Gaga,
You got your telephone.
you have a song based around this machine of communication in which we call a telephone. So I wanted a song about my telephone, which is a Ouija board. That's how I always considered myself being contacted.
This is your top 40 hit right here.
Girl, this is
it.
Kesha, get the fuck out of the way.
Tell me about the writing process. How long does it take you to do a song like Ouija board?
Ouija board took 10 minutes.
Really?
It all depends. Like
Does it pour out of you, or
it spews from me, and it has to be right here. And a lot of these songs are poetry from just 10 years of drunk writing.
Well, I know.
Disco
For
Ball
me,
was
when I'm writing, and when it's right and when it's happening, I'm not even there. I'm not even present as it's coming out.
And
It's
then
just
the second you're asked to finish something, nothing. Drink Till I Die is a song that I've written basically because I drink too much, and I know I do, and I think a lot of drag queens do, and I think a lot of gay people do, and so
Are you getting serious?
it's kind of serious, and it's written about, but it's written about everyone I know. Every line is someone else's drunken problem. We call it the demon. You know when you go out with a group of friends, one of you's getting the demon that night, and the song's really written about the demon, and instead of trying to be a star that has to try and hide my good and my bad parts, I'd rather just be honest so it doesn't shock people when I'm being thrown out of Mickey's blackout drunk.
Which is what's going to happen later tonight. What one is that? Drink Till I Die? Who's going to be the demon tonight? I have a feeling it's that one.
It's gonna be Damiana Garcia. I think I need you, which is based off of a Paula Abdul song. I loved how she would use.
What song is that?
She'd be like, I love you, I need you, I.
So go.
Oh, thank you so much, James.
Oh my God, Gabe.
This is a nightmare come true. Thank you so much.
It's a total nightmare come true.
Thank you. Hail Satan.
Hail Satan,
And
lady.
happy Halloween.
And happy Halloween.
Mwah.
And I'll call you on the Ouija board.
Oh yeah, call me.
Okay, call you on the Ouija board.